So first things first, all right, who are you, what's your role, and where do you work?
My name is Udi Chofesh. I'm Developer Relations and Product Marketing Manager at Komodor.
What news would you like to share with our audience today?
This year, Komodor is announcing our autonomous AI SRE platform. Last year at KubeFM, we released Claudia AI, our AI agent, which was basically like an SRE assistant. But this year we have extended Claudia's capabilities to include every part of the cloud-native infrastructure, and as well as some self-healing capabilities. So now Claudia is not just an assistant that guides you through the process of troubleshooting or optimizing, suggesting the right things to do and what wrong things to avoid. Now Claudia is actually a whole family of hundreds of agents that are working around the clock to surface reliability issues, potential risk, and opportunities for optimization. And it's like having a whole another team of SREs working beside you.
And what specific challenges are you trying to address here?
The more Kubernetes becomes ubiquitous, organizations are scaling more and more. They're running more things on Kubernetes. So now basically things that were not traditionally thought of as Kubernetes or part of it are actually running as pods or CRDs on Kubernetes. People are running databases on Kubernetes now, as you know very well, and you've been an instrumental part of making that happen. People are running GPU workloads on Kubernetes. So that's one challenge. The other challenge is the challenge of scale. So the more Kubernetes grows in scale, now organizations are having hundreds of clusters, and the complexity just keeps growing and growing. And human engineering force can't keep up the pace. So like us, the DevOps people, SREs, platform engineers become the bottleneck. And Komodor aims to help them extend their, like not replace them by no means, but extend their knowledge, their capabilities across the entire cloud native infrastructure at any scale.
And how does this announcement change the landscape compared to what existed before?
So, like I said, now the experience we're offering is not just an AI assistant that's guiding you, but we're offering like an autonomous troubleshooting and day-to operations platform that caters to those specific cloud-native challenges. So we took what we've built in the last 5 years, the great product that we've already battle-tested in large-scale production environments at enterprises like Cisco and Dell and BlackRock. And now we just added that agentic AI layer on top of it that makes it more streamlined, more accurate, and more extendable to every new use case that comes around. So that enables our platform to have a lot of baked-in knowledge and context injected into it that other solutions don't have. So with Komodor and Claudia AI agent, you don't just get generic answers like based on runbooks or like cookie cutter workflows. It actually caters, it has the specific customers, the organization's context. It integrates with knowledge bases like Confluent. It learns from past incidents, and that way you get like an agentic layer that evolves over time and is unique and bespoke to every organization that's using Komodor.
For the people in the open source community out there, what we're talking about here, is it open source? And if so, how does it fit into the CNCF landscape?
It's not open source. It's a commercial product at the moment, although we're having talks about open sourcing some parts of Claudia, maybe the Claudia chat capability to let people interact in natural language. So short answer, it's not an open source solution, but it does work with other great open source tools that are part of the CNCF landscape, and it simplifies their usage. It reduces the overhead of adding new tools or CRDs. And it caters to tools like Argo CD and Carpenter and Argo Workflows and Kubeflow and VLLM and everything that's part of the great cloud native ecosystem, like all those open source tools that we use and love. So Komodor just helps them work better together and reduces the complexity and overhead that comes along with the benefits that they also bring.
Can you break down Komodor's business model and pricing structure for teams that are evaluating Claudia?
So we have a 2-week free trial, and we charge based on vCPUs. So it's like usually 8 vCPUs per node per month and on a yearly contract. So pricing may vary the more nodes you have. So you get some discounts if you sign a multi-year contract. So you get a better price. But we always work with our customers to find what makes sense the most and what works for them, to make it also predictable and not surprise them with any surcharges when they have some auto-scale event or an unexpected spike, but also to correlate it with the cost optimization capabilities, which are the hard cost savings and the soft cost savings that stem from saving engineering hours, saving downtime, reducing MTTR. All of those calculations come together to provide like a really good ROI for our customers. And yeah, that's the long answer.
When people are exploring this space, which alternative solutions might they be considering alongside yours?
So there are a bunch of AI SRE agents, and every other tool also has some type of AI agent. I think we're mostly complementary with APM tools like Dash Zero or Datadog. We can really take those signals and enrich them and provide additional value on top of APM solutions or Day Zero solutions that are more focused on provisioning, spinning up new clusters, managing infra on the Day Zero level. We can complement those as well, but someone that really can compete with Komodor's Claudia AI, I'm obviously biased, but there's really nothing that can compare to what Claudia does with an estimated 25% accuracy. And it's all built on like years of knowledge and experience that we have accumulated at Komodor. So I have to be honest, there's nothing quite like Claudia out there.
And what key advantages set Claudia apart from similar solutions in the market? You've covered some. If there are any additional ones you'd like to mention?
Yeah. So like I said, firstly, it's already battle tested in like the largest production enterprise environments with companies like Cisco and Dell and BlackRock and banks and hedge funds. So it's already proven to work. It's hyper-focused on Kubernetes, unlike other tools that try to be a catch-all for everything. So we were from day one like very hyper-focused on Kubernetes, which gives us more insight and more knowledge. And I think the most important thing about Claudia that sets it apart is the level of context that it enables. So it's not just giving generic answers. It's not just showing surface level metrics or signals. It's really going deep across the stack, correlating multi-layered signals and providing actionable insights, and not just insights, but actual remediation steps that can be applied directly from the platform. So this is really the most streamlined and most dev-friendly experience that a product in this space can provide.
And looking ahead, what can our listeners expect from Komodor and Claudia?
So you can expect to see Claudia supporting more and more use cases, going deeper into the world of GPU and AI ML workloads as this space is growing. So are we catering to it more and more. You can expect to see Claudia chat becoming more and more prominent as an alternative user experience as opposed to the visual UI experience. And yeah, you can expect to hear about more and more big enterprises that are using Claudia in production.
If people want to find out more, what's the best way to do so?
So if you go to www.komodor.com, you can learn all about us. You can try it out for yourself for 2 weeks. You can reach out to myself on LinkedIn, Udi Chofesh, or any Komodorian that you come across on social media. Every one of us will be happy to answer questions or give you a tour of the product, or open up the free trial for a bit longer if you need even more time to experience it and see its value for yourself.